It's an exciting time at the Hyder Center as the Birdcage is ready to support their Junior Jays as Creighton Preps run to the state championship in Lincoln kicks off with a matchup between them and the Fremont Tigers. I'm Colton Alder alongside Chris Hillebrandt here for the District A-5 semifinal. Set to be a good game as both of these teams looking to make a run and potentially get back to Lincoln.
Absolutely. We're up for a great game where both teams are very eager for a state spot, as Creighton Prep obviously missed state last year after falling to Lincoln Southeast, and Fremont, the underdog, hoping for a big upset here tonight.
Yeah, as we look now at District A5, Creighton Prep and Fremont matching up alongside Lincoln Southeast and the Papillion Monarchs squaring off in the 2-3 matchup this year. Creighton Prep lost to Lincoln Southeast in the district final last year, which cost them a trip to state, but said to maybe get some revenge on Lincoln Southeast this year.
Right, that's a great point there. Lincoln Southeast back in the bracket. I think, at least I know I am hoping that we see him again in the district finals to make it to state. I think Lincoln Southeast probably has a good chance of beating Papillion La Vista, and I think that it's going to be a great few games here to come.
Jumping ahead to the other district pairings, see Bellevue West getting the 1 seed, followed by Millard North and West Side. Omaha North is the 4 seed, and then Lincoln Pius and Kearney end up as the bottom 2 district hosts. Potential for some upsets on the right side of the screen. Omaha North matching up against Tapio South, and see Lincoln Pius against Central, and Kearney versus Gretna. Those are all set to be some really good games and potential upsets that could really mix up the fray.
Absolutely. I think a lot of these teams here are very good teams and teams that have potential of winning the state championship. Obviously, I think Bellevue West is the favorite, but Westside has beaten Bell West, so anything can happen.
We look at Fremont's previous matchup that even got them to this game. Fremont knocking off Buena Vista 83-50. Maurice Bryant dropped 19 points, hit 5 3-pointers from beyond the arc. Colin Ritter and Corian Gallatin both had 11 points of their own. A big stat to look at for Fremont is their 3-point shooting. They shot 13 of 30 from beyond the arc. They shoot a lot from behind the 3-point line, averaging around 26 3-point attempts per game. That's going to be a big source of offense for them today.
Correct. You know, Fremont was electric in this game, and I think it's just a matter of if they make their shots and if they don't. And I think if they're on tonight, we're in for a very close game.
We see Prep's previous matchup versus the Central Eagles. Dale Ron Thomas hit 23 points for the Eagles, but Creighton Prep ended up holding on despite a late surge from the Eagles. Dylan Clausen and Trinell Parker both had big games in the paint. Creighton Prep playing well this month of February outside of that one matchup versus Millard North where they lost 60-38. They're looking to continue the role that they've been on recently here in this district play and get back to Lincoln.
This is a huge win here for the Junior Jays. Obviously, the game before this, they had a tough loss to Millard North, and to get this win right after that absolutely changed their mentality, and I think their energy and their focus going into this game is going to be very key.
Big source of production for the Junior Jays has been their 2 big men in Dylan Clausen and Trinell Parker, averaging a combined 26 points and 15 rebounds per game. They've done a really good job protecting the paint. Clausen with over 2 blocks per game, Parker with around 1.5 of his own. They've been very efficient from the field as well. They've really been the biggest source of impact for the Junior Jays as they've had a great regular season.
I feel like we touch on these two same guys every broadcast. They are huge to this team, Dylan Clausen and Trinell Parker. I think if they can both, be on and score points in the paint, and Dylan Clausen obviously from behind the arc as well, it's going to be very good for the Junior Jays.
Looking at the team stats for each of these teams, Fremont shooting a lot more 3-pointers, but they've shot about 5% worse from beyond there than the Junior Jays. Creighton Prep with a great defense. They've scored quite a bit. We will end up cutting to the national anthem here. We will be back after the anthem here for the starting lineups and tip-off. Creighton Prep and Fremont set to face off in the District A-5 semifinal right here on CPSN. Back here on CPSN for this matchup between the Creighton Prep Junior Jays and the Fremont Tigers. Introducing the Tigers lineup, it's Corian Gallatin, Maurice Bryant, Aiden Vaca, Harold Kennedy, and Colin Ritter. For the Tigers, they are led by head coach Mark Williams. They've started this year 8-14 in the regular season. They got the win over Buena Vista to get to this game. Season on the line here today, looking to end up pulling off this upset versus a very good Junior J team.
Corian Gallatin, I think, is going to be a huge component to this Fremont team, and if they want to win, he's going to have himself a very good game.
Now we look at the Junior Jays lineup. First video played on the scoreboard. Now looking at the Junior Jays lineup, it'll be number 0, Dylan Clausen, number 1, Marquise Tolliver, number 3, Torrin Carter-Brown, number 10, Carson Jones, and number 32, Trinell Parker in the lineup for the Junior Jays. They went 16-6 in the regular season. They had a 3-game losing streak at the end of January and start of February, but ever since then they've gone 4-1 as maybe playing their best basketball at just the right time, looking to end up gearing up for a run at a state title.
Torrin Carter-Brown in at the starting position as Caleb Josu is still unfortunately injured. I think this is a great time for him to step up. And of course, like you said, or as we said at the beginning, Dylan Clausen, Trinell Parker, two huge players on the team.
Look at the matchup between these two teams the last few years. Creighton Prep 2-1 versus Fremont since 2006. Opening tip here at the Hydro Center is won by the Junior Jays. Marquise Tolliver now up with it after Parker won the opening tip.
Dominant tip-off win there by Parker, looking to set the tone early.
Junior Jay's moving it around a little bit. It's Torrin Carter-Brown at the top of the key. Tolliver in to Trinell Parker, kick out. Carson Jones, Clausen now has it. Torrin Carter-Brown resetting a little bit. Clausen in the post. Trinell Parker posting up, kick out. Carter-Brown on to Jones. Pass deflected away by Bryant. Clausen gets the steal off the attempted pass, and now it's Tolliver in the Clausen. He lays it in. Dylan Clausen, the Junior Jay's leading scorer, averaging near 16 a game, and he gets their first basket here in this district sub-final matchup.
That was great ball movement there by the Junior Jays to start the game off. I don't think there were very many dribbles when they had the ball there.
Aiden Vaca missing the layup. Torrin Carter-Brown got the board, and then a miscommunication on the pass. Junior Jays trying to argue it was tipped, but it'll go back to Fremont as Carter-Brown's pass went out of bounds. It's Gallatin bringing it up the floor. Trying to work on Marquise Tolliver.
Good defense there by Tolliver. Staying in front, not letting him get around him.
Bryant. Kick out. Colin Ritter. It's Gallatin. Gallatin shoots the mid-range. It hits off the side of the board. Harold Kennedy got the rebound, and a Junior J knocks it away. Possession remains with Fremont, but just 3 seconds remaining on the shot clock.
There's some dominant defense here to start the game off by Junior Jays, specifically Marquise Tolliver.
It's Kennedy. Kick out. Bryant just before the end of the shot clock. He hits it off the side of the rim, and Torrin Carter-Brown with the rebound. Carter-Brown bringing it up the floor. It's Tolliver on to Clausen. 3 ball by Dylan Clausen is off, and it's picked up by Vaca. Heading down the other way. Kennedy try to lay it up. He misses, and it'll stay with Fremont.
That was a great pass there by, I believe, number 23, Aiden Vaca. Looking to get a quick fast break, but unfortunately couldn't get the finish there at the rim.
And then a miscommunication off the inbound will get it back to the Junior Jays. Birdcage already getting into this game a little bit, chanting fundamentals at the Tigers. They're moving it around now. It's Jones on to Clausen in the paint. Trinell Parker lays it up and in. Parker coming off a 17-point game versus Central. He gets his first basket here in this one, and it's 4-0 Creighton Prep.
Great move there by Trinell Parker, staying patient, not going up when the defender was in the air with him. While it might have been a foul, he might not have made it.
Gallatin shot the 3, and it's off the front rim. Trinell Parker getting the rebound. Tolliver now bringing it up the floor. Got a screen from Parker. It's Torrin Carter-Brown in the corner, and he hits it. Torrin Carter-Brown knocks down the 3 ball, and it's 7-0 Junior Jays, less than 3 minutes into this ball game. Colin Ritter. Pass ahead to Kennedy. Vaca. Tries to pass it into Bryant, and a miscommunication results in another turnover for Fremont. And now they will take a timeout as maybe a little bit shaken up early on in this game. Creighton Prep already up 7-0. We will be back here on CPSN. We are back here with about 5 minutes to play in the first quarter here at the Hyder Center. Creighton Prep leading 7-0, and
looks like it is out of bounds on the Blue Jays. Looks like he stepped out.
They call an off-ball foul on the Junior Jays. I believe that was Carson Jones getting called on that one. Fremont now back in possession. It's Corian Gallatin driving on Tolliver. He got a screen. Gallatin for three, and it's off the side of the rim. Marquise Tolliver with the rebound. Bringing it down the floor. Tolliver. Pass into the corner. Carson Jones. Junior Jays passing it around. Torrin Carter-Brown back out to Clausen. Tolliver now driving into the lane. Marquise Tolliver lays it up and in. And Creighton Prep off to a 9-0 run to start this ball game.
That's great vision there by Marquise Tolliver. Able to thread the needle there. Took his space and drove to the rim for 2 easy points.
Colin Ritter trying to drive on Tolliver. He lost it. Fremont back in control. Maurice Bryant kick out. Ritter trying to work on Trinell Parker. Some good defense by Parker as it's out of bounds, but off of the Junior Jays. Checking in for Fremont is Tyson Queen in place of Harold Kennedy, and then Josh Carney checking in for Torrin Carter-Brown on the part of the Junior Jays. Inbound goes to Gallatin. Going to work against Carson Jones. Gallatin, mid-range jumper, and he hits it. Corian Gallatin, the leading scorer for Fremont, gets his first basket and Fremont's first points of the game. It's 9-2.
You know, that's what he does. He creates his own shots. He's able to get himself open off the dribble, shake his defenders, and as you saw there, a nice step back and was able to finish a shot.
Tolliver, kick out. Josh Carney for three, and that's off the rim. Carson Jones gets the rebound. Kick out. Tolliver for three. That one's off, and a rebound by Carney. Third chance opportunity for the Junior Jays. It's Clausen trying to work against Queen, and he puts it up and in. Dylan Clausen with 4 points already, and the Junior Jays lead 11-2.
You know, that's a tough layup, and for him to make that, it sends a message to the other team.
It's Gallatin guarded by Tolliver again. Switch back on Jones. Gallatin. Kick out, it's Vaca. Into the lane, Aiden Vaca layup is off, and a rebound by Josh Carney. Tolliver bringing it up. Kick out, Carson Jones on to Tolliver. Carney back to Tolliver. Junior Jays just moving it around the perimeter for now. Jones in the corner, he shoots the three and he knocks it down. Carson Jones has been on a roll this last month, and he knocks down that three ball for his first points in this one. It's Maurice Bryant going against Parker. Kick out, Colin Ritter in the corner, and that is off. A rebound by Tolliver as he brings it up the floor. Screen from Parker. Dylan Clausen off the feed from Tolliver, not there on the three. Ritter got the board. Bryant the other way, he gets the and one over Carson Jones. And Fremont getting the bucket, chance for a three-point play.
I feel like that's just what they need. You know, some good points, and off the foul too, it's just gonna give them even more of a confidence boost.
Foul was on Carson Jones. Max Jungers checking into the game for Trinell Parker. Bryant knocks down the free throw. Fremont cutting this game back to single digits, as Bryant was their leading scorer yesterday with 19 points versus Buena Vista. Gets his first there today. Junior Jays moving it around the perimeter. Pass into Clausen in the post. Tolliver wide open for three, and he knocks it down. Marquise Tolliver doesn't shoot the three ball very often, but he knocks that one down. 3 3-pointers already for the Junior Jays, and they lead 17-5. Bryant, short little floater, and he misses it. Rebound, Max Jungers. Bringing it down is Tolliver. Carney into Jungers. Goes up, clean block by Queen. Junior Jays still in control. Carney for three, and he knocks it down. Another second chance bucket for the Junior Jays as Josh Carney knocks down the three ball. It's 20-5 as Fremont, with just a 3-second difference between the shot and game clock.
That's something Creighton Prep has struggled on the last few games, those second chance shots. You know, they get 2 chances to put it up and just can't finish.
Corian Gallatin shot that ball from about 30 feet out, ended up missing it, and now the Junior Jays can hold for the last shot. Tolliver working against Gallatin. Jones moving it into Clausen. Max Junger's heading into the lane. Clean block by Maurice Bryant. Now with 4.1 seconds left, the Junior Jays will bring in Torrin Carter-Brown for some more offense. Lined up in a bit of a box set. Carney inbounds it to Clausen. Marquise Tolliver into Carney. Corner three is off, but Creighton Prep leads 20-5 over Fremont after 1 quarter here in the district semifinals. We will be back for the second quarter here on CPSN. Junior Jays on a roll early on. We are back for the second quarter here on CPSN. The Creighton Prep Junior Jays lead the Fremont Tigers 20-5 after just 1 quarter here in the District A-5 semifinals. Colton Alder alongside Chris Hillebrand. Fremont in possession to start the second. They move it around as Harold Kennedy kick out. Corian Gallatin shoots the three. It got blocked by Carney, and it hits off of Tolliver before going out of bounds. Great block by Carney on the three-pointer. Doesn't really get much opportunities to block shots, but gets one right there. Collin inbounding it for Fremont. Maurice Bryant had to leap for the inbound. Now he's got it against Torrin Carter-Brown, and a steal by Trinell Parker on the attempted pass down to Kennedy. Junior Jays in control, moving it around the perimeter a little bit. Marquise Tolliver now trying to isolate. It's Carter-Brown. Guarded by Collin. Kick out. Josh Carney in the corner. Misses that three ball. It's Caden Collin on the board. Bringing it up the floor, trying to work against Max Jungers, the freshman. It's Gallatin. Driving against Carter-Brown. Now it's Collin bringing it in. Gallatin for three, and that one's off. Corian Gallatin, usually a great shooter from behind the line. He has not been able to hit his three-pointers so far today.
That's unfortunate for this Fremont team because he usually shows up.
Torrin Carter-Brown knocking down his three-pointers. That's his second make of the game. Now Creighton Prep leads by 18 with about 6.5 to play in the second. Gallatin driving against Tolliver. Fremont needs to get him going. He's trapped. Three ball by Maurice Bryant, and he hits it. Maurice Bryant knocked down 5 three-pointers last game, and he knocks down his first one of the game today.
That's a great shot by him, and that's what they needed. He's been very good for Fremont in this game.
Parker got stuffed initially by Colin Ritter, then he misses the follow-up. Fremont trying to move it down. That one hit off Bryant following a deflection by the Junior Jays, and another turnover for Fremont is now Max Jungers and Josh Carney check out of the game as Dylan Clausen and Carson Jones back in for the Junior Jays. It's Tolliver. Pass into Clausen. Carson Jones for three. That one is off. Rebound, Colin Ritter. Now Gallatin bringing it down. Screen from Kennedy. Gallatin making a move. Kick out Maurice Bryant again. That one is off, and a rebound by Torrin Carter Brown. Carter Brown trying to cross over, ended up losing his handle on it, and it goes out of bounds. Gallatin. Pass ahead, Caden Collum. It's Kennedy back to Gallatin. Maurice Bryant driving on Carson Jones. He lays it up and in. Bryant with 8 of the Tigers' first 10 points. They've scored the last 5. Creighton Prep still leads by 13.
Said Bryant scoring 8 of the last 10. Continuing his role he had against Buena Vista.
They call a travel on Marquise Tolliver. So now with 4:46, Fremont gets control of it. For Fremont, it's Eden Vaca checking back in for Harold Kennedy. Surprisingly little fouls early on in this game, just 2 on the Junior Jays, none on the Tigers so far. Gallatin driving into the lane, floater over Torrin Carter Brown is off, rebound by Carson Jones.
Gallatin struggling so far this game.
Carter Brown into Clausen. Marquise Tolliver driving into the lane. Gets a jump from Ritter, and he's fouled on the way up. That'll be 2 free throws for Marquise Tolliver as the Junior Jays head to the free throw line for their first time today.
Timeout is called. Looks like they will shoot after.
Both teams will get a chance to talk things over as we will be back here on CPSN. Creighton Prep leading 23-10 with about 4 to play in the second. Are back here from the Hydro Center. Creighton Prep leading 23-10 over Fremont with 4:15 to play in the second. Marquise Tolliver getting ready to shoot 2 free throws. Fremont has struggled with their usual bread and butter hitting the 3 ball. They've made just 1 3 so far today. Maybe something that's going to need to change for them if they want a chance at coming back in this one.
Of course, free throws aren't the Junior J specialty either. Struggled throughout the year on free throws, several games, or free throws been the deciding factor.
Tolliver, a 70% shooter at the line on the year. He missed the first, but he also misses the second. Dylan Clausen getting the offensive board and the putback. So Tolliver ends up missing both of them, but it ends up working out just fine for the Junior Jays as Clausen gets the putback, and they're back up by 15. Gallatin just 2 points through a quarter and a half. He's working against Carney. It's Maurice Bryant. Bryant gets it back. Gallatin trying to work against Torrin Carter Brown. Shoots the 3 over Tolliver, and that one rims out. Board for Dylan Clausen as it's Torrin Carter Brown bringing it down. Clausen into Tolliver. kick out. Josh Carney driving. Ends up pulling back as Carter Brown gets it back. Clausen back out to Carter Brown, and he travels, giving possession back to Fremont.
Birdcage seemed to disagree with that one.
Fremont getting the ball back with under 3.5 to play. Birdcage wanted a backcourt violation, none called, as Gallatin has it against Dylan Clausen. Poked away by Clausen, but it's Gunter keeping it alive for Fremont. Bryant out to Eli Gunter. Gunter for three. He traveled beforehand. Maybe the Birdcage with that early shot clock chant catching him off guard. Another turnover for the Tigers as they've made a lot of really costly mistakes early on in this game. Clausen going down low. He gets it over Vaca and in. Another basket for Dylan Clausen, and it's a 17-point ball game late in the second.
Another thing I think we kind of forgot to mention is just the height differential on both these teams. I believe the tallest person on Fremont's roster is 6'4", 6'5", and obviously Creighton Prep having two 6'7" players on the court at the same time could give a advantage, which we've seen throughout this game in the post points.
Gallatin fell down as he was shooting that one, and it'll stay with the Junior Jays as Tolliver almost had his pass taken away by Gunter. He stepped out of bounds before he could get it back in. Zach Keaton checking in for Corian Gallatin as he struggled early on. Torrin Carter Brown checking out of the game for Josh Carney as a bit of substitutions from both of these teams with less than 2 minutes to play in the second. Junior Jays moving it around. It's Carney passing into the lane. Clausen got fouled before he could get a shot up. Colin Ritter getting called for the foul. That is his second on the day. Just a second team foul for Fremont all day as Ritter checks out for the big man Tyson Queen. Inbound goes to Dylan Clausen. Junior Jays moving it around a little bit. Clausen kick out. Carney back out to Tolliver. Trinell Parker down low, and he slams it home. 19-point advantage for the Junior Jays as Trinell Parker slams it in.
He was wide open too, not anybody guarding him. It looks like a little communication issue there by Fremont, but nonetheless, great play by the Junior Jays offense.
Elijah Gunter working against Carson Jones. Zach Keaton gets blocked by Dylan Clausen. Fremont keeping control of it. Under 10 on the shot clock. Keaton driving into the lane, goes up, almost got it blocked by Clausen. Again, it's off, and a foul will go against Fremont. It's Aiden Vaca getting called for that one. His first. Carney hit the floor. And Creighton Prep back in control. Maybe you want to hurry up to get a 2-for-1 chance. Pass taken away by Maurice Bryant. Gets cut off by Tolliver. Now Fremont back in control. Pass nearly got taken away by Jones. Maurice Bryant for three. That is off the back of the rim, and Clausen gets the board. Creighton Prep now can hold for the final shot as Marquise Tolliver has it. Josh Carney back to Tolliver.
This Fremont team is frustrated with the way they're playing, and I mean, I could see why. Down 19, haven't been able to get much offense.
That was a great putback by Josh Carney. right before the end of the half, getting the rebound off the missed three by Carson Jones. And the Junior Jays lead by 21 at the break. 31-10 Creighton Prep at halftime. We will be back for the second half here on CPSN, here at the District A-5 semifinal. here from the Hyder Center. The Creighton Prep Junior Jays getting off to a 31-10 lead over the Fremont Tigers here after one half of basketball here in the District A-5 semifinal. I'm Colton Alder alongside Chris Hillebrand. And Chris, the Junior Jays have done a really good job limiting this Fremont offense.
Absolutely, 10 points in a half. Shows great defense. Creighton Prep is doing a great job holding Corey on Gallatin to, I believe, 0 points. And so Fremont has had to rely on Maurice Bryant to score the majority of their points. And I think the way they're playing right now, they will easily make it to state.
Dylan Clausen leading the Junior Jays with 8 points in the first half. Maurice Bryant leading Fremont with 8 of his own. Been a balanced scoring attack for the Junior Jays as they move the ball around, getting the possession first in the second half. Pass by Clausen into the post. Trinell Parker gets it up and in, and a 23-point advantage now for Creighton Prep. Maurice Bryant working on Torrin Carter-Brown. It's Colin Ritter. Back to Bryant. Harold Kennedy for 3, and he airballs it. The birdcage letting him hear it as Tolliver brings it down. Junior Jays move it around along the perimeter.
And I believe you said it earlier, their bread and butter threes, they just aren't falling today. Dylan Clausen with a and one.
And one bucket for Dylan Clausen, chance for a 3-point play. Led the Junior Jays with 8 points in the first half, and now he gets up to double digits within a minute and a second here in the third. Looking to tack on the free throw, and he doesn't get it. Kennedy with the rebound. Fremont needs to start hitting their shots and start hitting them fast. Trailing by 25. Need to get things going quickly. Bryant on to Ritter. It's Maurice Bryant on to Kennedy. He misses another 3, and it's rebounded by Marquise Tolliver. Carter Brown along to Clausen. Junior Jays moving around. It's Trinell Parker into the lane, knocks down the layup, and Trinell Parker gets it up to a 27-point game. He's already got 4 in the second half. Creighton Prep starting off this second half. They've gone on a 14-0 run dating back to the first half, and just as I finish my sentence, Kennedy knocks down the layup to put an end to that run.
I believe those are their first points since the, I guess, second quarter, never mind.
Parker getting fouled on the way up. I believe that was Aiden Vaca who committed the foul. Trinell Parker, a 58% free throw shooter during the regular season. He misses the first. Creighton Prep 0 for 4 at the free throw line today. They need to end up knocking down more of these free throws and avoid missing opportunities to score. He does knock down the second, and that makes it a 26-point ball game. Fremont moving it around. Gallatin on to Bryant. Gets into the lane, and a foul is called on Trinell Parker, I believe. That'll be a pair of free throws for Maurice Bryant, who shoots over 80% at the line this season. Birdcage looking to distract him, but it doesn't work on the first one as Bryant knocks it down. Bryant hits the second. He's got 10 of Fremont's first 14 points. This junior J defense has done a good job of containing basically everybody except Bryant. Moving it around, it's Carson Jones in the corner for three. 27-point advantage for Creighton Prep yet again.
They've been playing great defense and even better offense. They're containing the other team while being able to score points of their own and increase this lead.
Gallatin lost the ball, and it's Carson Jones in control of it. Jones ahead, Torrin Carter-Brown gets it deflected. Clausen back to Carter-Brown, and that three is off. Gallatin with the board. Corion Gallatin for three. He misses yet again. He hasn't made a single one of his three-point attempts. As now Jones on the other end is fouled on the way up by Vaca, and that'll be a pair of free throws for number 10 on the Junior Jays. Third personal on Vaca. He's in a little bit of foul trouble. Free throw by Jones is good. Checking in for Creighton Prep, Emmett Knight and Max Jungers check in for Trinell Parker and Marquise Tolliver. Jones knocks down both of them as Josh Carney checks in for him right after.
Carson Jones is the only one to make all his free throws for the Junior Jays in this game.
Gallatin bringing it up. Fremont trailing by 29. Things looking dire for them right now. Gallatin just 2 points on the day. Gets into the lane and he knocks down the layup. Gets it to a 27-point game as he gets his first basket since the first quarter. Junior Jays moving it around. Clausen in the corner. Josh Carney for three, and it's off. Rebound as Collum is fouled on the way up by Emmett Knight. Second team foul on the Junior Jays. First personal on Emmett Knight. Tyson Queen checking in for Harold Kennedy is now a fresh 35 for the Tigers. Collum driving into the lane. Collum lays it up and it's off. Rebound by Jungers. And Emmett Knight bringing it up the floor. Knight on to Carter-Brown. Jungers lost it, but Carter-Brown back up with it. Junior Jays moving this ball around. Carter-Brown into the lane. Emmett Knight driving in. Kick out Carney. Under 10 on the shot clock. Clausen going to work in the post. He puts it up and in over Tyson Queen. Yet another basket for Dylan Clausen as it's back up to a 29-point game.
Creighton Prep is doing a great job of their ball movement and limiting defensive opportunities for Fremont.
It's a block by Dylan Clausen. Now the Junior Jays bringing it back down. Jungers for three, and it's off. A rebound by Collum. He's working on Carter-Brown. Maurice Bryant driving into the lane. Bryant lays it up, and he's fouled on the way up. Believe they are going to get Dylan Clausen. Josh Carney getting called for that foul instead. Bryant going back to the free throw line. He's 3 for 3 there today. Make it 4 for 4. Zach Keaton checking in for Fremont while Trinell Parker and Carson Jones check in for the Junior Jays.
Birdcage looking to distract Bryant on his free throws.
Doesn't work on the second one as Bryant knocks it down. 45-18 here with about 2.5 to play in the third. Jungers over to Kearney. Emmett Knight driving into the lane, kick out Kearney for three, and he knocks it down. Josh Kearney from beyond the arc. For the first time today, the Junior Jays lead by 30. They've really been on a roll today. Bryant, fairly deep three, doesn't get rim. And the birdcage is also gonna let him hear it after that miss.
Fremont struggling today in their three-point game, which is usually a very fruitful spot for them to score.
Kearney in the corner, that one's off. Rebound by Trinell Parker, loses the ball, but Carson Jones back up with it. Emmett Knight. Kick out, Jungers. Into Parker, he puts it up and in, and one for Trinell Parker. And he'll have a chance for the three-point play after the foul.
Great awareness there by Trinell Parker to recognize that the people in the post, he has the hide over, and he can put it up, and he knows he's going to get fouled, but he also knows he's going to make it.
Easton Siza and Isaac Williams in for Fremont, as Tyson Queen and Corian Gallatin both checking out. Missed free throw on the three-point play attempt is now it's Collum, fairly deep three, and he knocks it down. Just a second made three for Fremont today as Collum hits it. 29-point game.
He just left Collum open for three there on that, off the turnover.
Trinell Parker fouled, and he will head to the line as the Junior Jays enter the bonus. Parker with two from the line. He misses the first. Checking in for the Junior Jays is number 20, Jet Smeal, as Carson Jones now checking out. Second free throw by Parker is good. Now a 30-point ball game. Fremont moving it around in the backcourt. Collum. Kick out. It's number 4, Maurice Bryant on the layup. He misses that one. Jungers with the board. Junior Jays almost losing it, but Emmett Knight keeping possession with Creighton Prep. Minimal difference between the shot and game clock as Smeal driving into the lane. Kick out, Jungers for three, and that one is off. Smeal almost got the rebound. It's kicked out to Knight. Junior Jays keeping it alive as they dive on the floor. And a timeout by Creighton Prep with 14.8 to keep possession. Josh Lukey burning his first timeout. Just about 15 seconds to play in the third quarter. We will stay on here on CPSN. Creighton Prep jumping out to a 30-point lead in large part because of the performance of their two big men, Trinell Parker and Dylan Clausen, both with 10-plus points. They've just dominated in the paint all day for Creighton Prep.
Both these teams, without the point differential, both these teams are still playing very hard, especially Fremont. You know, they're going out there, they're trying their hardest. We just saw it there at the very end, jumping for the ball, diving for it, just happened to end up in the hands of Creighton Prep.
Another big factor in this game, Fremont, usually a great three-point shooting team. They've made just two today. As Kearney into the lane, it's Trinell Parker making a spin move, gets down there, and he gets it up and in, and the foul. Parker with another basket down low. Caden Collum getting called for the foul with just 8.7 to play in the third. Parker has a chance to extend this lead to 33. He misses Jungers with the rebound. Parker down low, and he's fouled yet again. And Trinell Parker goes back to the free throw line once more. Chance for another 2 on Parker's part. Knocks down the first. Creighton Prep outscoring Fremont 23-11 so far in this third quarter, as Parker hits both of his free throws. Checking in for Creighton Prep is Noah Bangs. Parker checking out. Bryant. Time ticking down in the first quarter. He won't get a shot up as he lost it. Smeal picks it up. 34-point advantage for the Creighton Prep Junior Jays. Entering the fourth quarter here in the District A-5 semifinals, it looks like they're going to move on to the finals versus either Lincoln Southeast or Papillion La Vista. We will be back for the fourth quarter. Creighton Prep leads 55-21. Back for the fourth quarter here on CPSN. Creighton Prep leading Fremont 55-21 here in the District A-5 semifinal. Fremont and Creighton Prep both playing with some of their subs in there, as that pass deflected away by Jungers and it goes out of bounds. Got 20 to play on the shot clock here for Fremont as Caden Collum has it. Isaac Williams in control for Fremont as they're slowing it down a little bit. Maurice Bryant shoots the mid-range jumper. That one is off, and it's rebounded to Smeal off the deflection. Jet Smeal heading down the other way. Pass across to Jungers as Smeal back with it. Jungers out to Noah Bangs. Jungers driving into the lane. He just kicks it out. Junior Jays now moving it around the perimeter a little bit. Jungers driving in. Layup is off and rebounded by Collum. About 7 to play here in the fourth. Zach Keaton back out to Williams. Collum into Williams. Keaton from downtown, and that one is off. Offensive rebound to Easton Siza, and he's fouled on the way up by the Junior Jays. And he will head to the line for a pair. Josh Carney getting called for the foul on the Junior Jays. First team foul of the quarter for them, second on Carney. First free throw by Siza is off. Miles Jackson checking into the game for Josh Carney with 6:39 to play in the fourth. Second free throw by Siza is good. And now Fremont will bring their starters back to the bench area. Who's moving it around. It got deflected back to Siza off the pass that got taken away by Bryant. Collum Williams passing it back to Collin. The short little floater is off and rebounded by Max Jungers.
Good cut there by Colum looking for the ball. He had the right idea, just was unable to put the ball through the net.
3 ball by Miles Jackson rims out, and it's rebounded by Siza. Under 6 minutes to play, separating the Creighton Prep Junior Jays from a trip to the district final as Maurice Bryant knocks down the 3 ball. Timeout by head coach Mark Williams. Creighton Prep leading Fremont 55-25 here with 5:38 to remain in the 4th quarter. I believe we're staying on through this timeout. And although Bryant just knocked down that 3, a big portion of this game and a big reason why the Creighton Prep Junior Jays are leading as much as they lead by right now is their ability to limit this Fremont 3-point shooting. The Tigers have just not been able to knock down their shots from beyond the arc.
It's not even, or as well as being able to knock them down, they can't find chances to, because Creighton Prep knows that that's where they're looking, that's where they're going to go for. So it's a very key focus for their defense.
It's Miles Jackson in control of it. Jackson double teamed. He passes it out to Noah Bangs. Junior Jays just moving it around. It's Jet Smeal into the lane. Smeal puts it up. That one is off. Fremont almost getting control of it. Jackson gets it back, and Max Jungers driving into the lane, and they will call a charge on him as Fremont takes over with 5:12 to play in the 4th.
Smart play there by the Fremont Tigers to take that charge. It's an easy turnover that you don't see very much.
Vaca out to Corian Gallatin. Gallatin driving into the lane. Fadeaway jumper is off and rebounded by Noah Bangs. Knight out to Smeal. Jackson into the corner. Jungers out to Bangs. He hits the 3. Noah Bangs from downtown, and Creighton Prep up by 33.
Good to see him get some points in his last few minutes of the game.
Miscommunication there as Bangs comes up with it. He's heading down the other way, and it's ripped away by Colin Ritter on the layup. Showing some good hustle despite being down by 33.
It's a very admirable trait to have for a basketball player or any sports player.
Smeal into the lane. Noah Bangs with the layup, and it's in. Noah Bangs with the last 5 for the Junior Jays, about half a quarter to play, and they lead by 35. Fremont moving it around. Gallatin for 3. He knocks that one down. Gets his first made 3 of the game, but it's a bit too little too late as Fremont still trails by 32. Smeal in the corner. That one rims out. Gallatin with the board. It gets deflected by Jungers, and Max Jungers slams it home.
The freshman.
Birdcage enjoying that one as Creighton Prep now leads by 34. Aiden Vaca into the lane, tries to get it up over Emmett Knight, and that one is off. Jungers with the rebound. Knight kick out. Smeal into the lane. Smeal kick out to Jackson. Noah Bangs down low. Pass got deflected, and it will remain with the Junior Jays. Patrick Ahanti checking in for Max Jungers on Creighton Prep's part. Meanwhile, for Fremont, a whole new batch of guys in there for them. It's Siza, Bryant, Levi Tobin Will Schleicher and Hudson Jennings in there for the Tigers. Creighton Prep moving it around. Smeal into the post. It's Ahanti going up. He doesn't get it, but he gets his own board. Ahanti with the putback. And it's missed and picked up by the Tigers. Maurice Bryant out to Schleicher. Bryant working against Emmett Knight. It's Schleicher again. Tobin out to Schleicher. Smeal with the steal late in the shot clock. Jet Smeal heading down the other way. Layup is off and picked up by the Tigers off the board. It's Siza getting it, and now Bryant slowing it down a little bit. Under 2 to play. Hudson Jennings. Kick out to Siza. Tobin. Stopped by Ahanti. 3 ball from Maurice Bryant is good. And checking in for the Junior Jays will be number 35, Connor Peters. He subs in for Emmett Knight with 1:31 now to play in the 4th.
Connor Peters has been playing JV the whole season. Started suiting up with varsity about, say, halfway through. Good to see him getting some minutes in.
Miles Jackson lost it. Peters picks it up. Junior Jays moving it around. Jackson kick out to Smeal. Noah Bangs back out. Jackson into the lane. Miles Jackson with the layup. Couldn't stay upright, but Ahanti with the rebound. Peters for 3. He knocks it down. Connor Peters from beyond the 3-point line. Just his 2nd game ever on varsity, and he knocks down that 3 ball. First made 3 of his career. Considering he's a sophomore, he's going to have a lot more opportunities. Schleicher out to Hudson Jennings. Siza out. Levi Tobin for 3. That one is off. Jackson with the rebound. About a 3-second difference between the shot and the game clock as Ahanti now has it. Patrick Ahanti is fouled by Maurice Bryant with under 30 seconds to play.
Wonder why they're fouling this late into the game.
Smeal driving against Schleicher. That foul eliminates the shot clock as there's more time on the game clock. Creighton Prep moving it around. Bangs has it in the corner, and
looks like they're just gonna dribble out the rest of the clock.
Creighton Prep just running the rest of this game out as the Creighton Prep Junior Jays move on to the A-5 District Finals as they knock off Fremont 65-31 in this matchup. They will face the winner of Lincoln Southeast and Papillion La Vista. They match up at 6 at Lincoln Southeast today, but a 34-point win for the Junior Jays, and they're moving on. Chris, any last thoughts before we go off?
I think this is a huge boost of confidence for this Junior J team. Obviously, you're going to have to face either Papillion La Vista or Lincoln Southeast, whom they lost to last year. So I think going in, they're going to have high hopes, a lot of courage, and I think that they will have the mentality to play very well.
We thank you for watching here on CPSN. From everyone on our staff, Mike Knockenhauer, Jack Cosgrove, Hank McGill, Alex Tejan, our media advisor, Matt Raskershek. I'm Colton Alder alongside Chris Hillebrand. We will see you again for the district final here on Monday night.